welcome to the Aussie Budget Queen. Today I will be cash stuffing my savings challenges and my travel binder. So I have $485 here for my savings challenges and my travel binder that have come out of our wages. But I also have $10 of rollover, which you would have seen in my sinking funds video. And I've got a sneaky little $25 from some marketplace sales that will go towards a challenge as well. So, some Frankie hair, of course. What's life in this house without some Frankie hair in the way? So, before I get started, let's count the money and make sure there is $485 here ready to go. We got 51, 152, 253, 354, 450, 470, 480, 485. There it is. Can all the counting please be this easy? I really should just make it this easy on myself all the time. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? There we are. Let's line that up in the tray. And let's start with my savings challenge folder. So we are going to start with our March challenge by Just Roll It in Glitter. And it looks like, let's hope. Oh, stuck to the page. Oh, my little stickies are stuck. Oh, goodness gracious me. Note to self, it gets stuck. I think I'll need because I have no nails, I'm gonna need a coin out of the coin jar that never grows. And let's scratch this off. There it is. Oh, it's $5. I can do that. I've got $5 here out of my rollover. And let's see how much we've got. I've got 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. So we have finished March and we now have $90 that's going to go towards, straight into our, it's going to go into our travel binder because that's where all good challenges go to, don't they? Yes, they do. So we still have $30 left over. So let's start April because we're nearly out of April, but this looks like a good place to start. I'm getting a little bit behind myself, so hopefully if I can sell some more stuff on Marketplace, we might catch up. Oh, $5, that's a good place to start. Okay, 5. What about this one? 15, we're doing okay. And this one, we've got $30 to spend, so 25. If I do any more, I fear that I'm gonna bust. I really fear that I'm gonna burst if I do any more. I've got an idea. Do I have any? How about I swap that with that? Okay. How about we put 25 into this challenge? Here we go. We'll put 25 into April and I'm going to save the 5. You know what I haven't done? I had allocated $20 out of our pay to go towards the March and April challenges. Goodness me. So let's just keep rolling. There is no need for that. Let's just keep rolling and see how we go. Because this is a surprise. So, whoops, did I just put that back? There we go, we've still got, oh, $5. Okay. And we've still got 20. I better not bust now. Don't come up with me with a 20, oh, 10. Oh, now I'm getting nervous, Renee. Now I am getting nervous. Okay, that makes me nervous. So what we will do is swap that for 2 5s. We're gonna put the 10 in. So we should have 10, 20, 30, 40. Do we have $40 in here? We should have $40, right? Renee, you're making me nervous. So we've got 20, 30, 35, 40. Right, we've got $40. Let's put the $40 in. Goodness me, it's no good for my nerves. Whew, my anxiety's off the charts. Now, we've got $10 left because I am no gambler. I am no gambler. We've got $10 left and I've put, for the beautiful When Life Gives You Lemons challenge, God, I hope you could actually see what I was doing there because I have no idea whether you could actually see any of that rubbish that I was just going on about. Goodness me. I really hope you could see that because I am filming that again because it's just not going to make sense. But we have got When Life Makes You Lemons. Here we go. Got the beautiful Georgette. And so we've got $10 left over from that one. And I've allocated $10. So we've got 20 bucks. So let's do another big jug of lemonade. So I'm going to colour in another jug of lemonade. And Ange from Ange Budget and Debt suggested that I am going to have to try real lemonade when we do our trip. I am going to have to do that, Ange, because I can't come over and not have real lemonade because I have never tried real lemonade. So that is definitely something that I am just going to have to try. Is it sweet or is it sour? Let me know. Or is it something you add that you can adjust to taste? Because I don't know. I don't like things too sweet, but I don't like it sour either. I'm a bit of an in-betweener. And that's a bit too yellow for my liking, so oh, that looks like a dog's breakfast now, doesn't it? But anywho, we'll just make those little orange. We're now putting oranges in lemonade. Is that like a done thing? I'm assuming it's not a done thing, but it just looked a bit too yellow for my liking. There we go, so pretty. Now, what have we got in this? Let's counter up. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 55. $55 already. Oh, thanks, Marlene. Oh, adding up so fast. So we're going to put that aside. Oh, look, it's spilling out. We'll have $200 when we're finished. Okie dokie. Now, weather is not getting anything. Weekend away is not getting anything. School expenses is getting $10. Oh, why do I not have $10 left? Why do I not have $10? Does something have... Do I have change in something? Because I really need $10 here. Can I take... Hang on. Bit of a change situation happening here. Let's just chuck 50 in there. Because I need $10 for my school. So if you watched my last video, you would have heard that it was actually under 20 degrees Celsius here this morning. I know, it was freezing. It felt like it was 19 point something and it felt like 18 degrees. It was so cold. My youngest went to school with a jumper on, and my eldest, we hadn't bought her school jumper yet because she's only started at a new school this year. So all the money in there I had to go into the uniform shop and buy a new jumper. So it's out of money. So we're starting again with $10. It's a never-ending cycle. So there we go. It's got $10. Christmas is getting another 10. Starting a new row of Santa hats. I know you snow people are laughing at me with my under 20 degrees Celsius. I know you are. $50, $60, $70, $80 in Christmas now. Gosh, the kids were in the pool only last weekend, so for us to be now wearing jumpers, it's ridiculous. Shaq is not getting anything. I've popped it over here because it's going to be a long-term thing. Bougie's getting nothing, and Self-Care's getting nothing in that one. And we're going to move on to the travel fund. Now, I discussed in my last video that I'm going to take the cash out of this flight envelope. I'll leave the placeholders in there because realistically, they're already in the placeholder account, and realistically, it's already probably been spent. So I'm going to put it over here with the March challenge, and I'll stuff what I've got on my list, and then we'll go back to that. So hotel. Hotel today is getting $100. So 5 icons. So 50 and 100 to go in there. So we've got 1,000, 1, 2, 3, 54, 55, 1,550, 70, 80. $1,580, which is correct. I'm playing a little game with myself to try and get under budget. I've budgeted $400 Australian per night because everything is so damn expensive. So it's a little game I'm playing to try and get under budget. So we'll see how I go. $20 is going into Milestone. So I want to book our cruise excursions before they book out. So I've got 1,100, 1,200, 20, 40, 45, 50, 1,250. Disney's getting $50 today, which is 2 icons. Which is $500, $600, $750. Now, cruise today is getting $200 from our pay. So that's going to be 10 icons. So 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 51, 150, 200. Got 1,500, 600, 57, 58, 59. So $1,900 we've got put away now to go towards the cruise. That is awesome. That's really pleasing that we're getting along with that one. Food and tips is getting 50. Now, this one is something that I'm gonna start putting a bit more towards, because when I did my budget review the other day, I realized how far away we were from the goal on this one. And it's sort of essential that we are gonna need food. We're gonna have to, you know, have food to eat. And we're gonna have to tip. So, and which is something we're not accustomed to, really. So, we can't be those rude people from Australia who don't tip. So this is something that's quite essential. We're going to have to eat, even if we are buying boxes of cereal from the grocery store and sandwiches from the grocery store and making our own food, we still need to eat. So 500, 600, $650, $730. So we got $730. And shopping is just getting $5. It's usual $5. It doesn't get much, but it just ticks away because it all adds up. I don't stuff it aggressively, but it ticks away. 5, 20, 45, 545. But I just want this one ticking over because shopping's part of our entertainment and fun, right? And other is getting 10 because it's got things in here that are important to us as well, like travel insurance and things like that. $250, $350, $450, $470, $480, $490, $495. Right, so let's count up what we have here and then we'll decide where it's going. So we've got 51, 152, 253, 320, 340, 360, 370. So we've got 370. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to say 200 of that needs to go towards cruise. And I'm sure most of you would agree with me that that is one of the high priorities at the moment. That is my priority for this month, which I stated in my budget. Cruise is my priority because that's one of the first things that need to be paid. So $200 is 10 icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, we are so close to finishing that again. So got 1,500, 600, 57, 58, 59, 50, 2,000, 51, 2,100, which is fantastic. $2,100 sitting there ready to go. Fantastic. And hotel is another priority. Let's give that 100. Should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that nicely fills the row, doesn't it? Does my OCD very good. Fits nicely. So this is just off the top of my head. I haven't planned for this at all. 1,100, 200, 300, 54, 55, 56, 650, 680, 1,680. Yeah, 1,680. Fantastic. Okay, we've got $70 left. Let's go do $20 in Milestone to get closer to that cruise excursions. So I want to get those booked. And there's also some big shows in Vegas and that, which would be a fantastic experience for the girls. So 1,000, 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 1,270. Okay, what else have we got? So we've still got $50. Not Disney. Not shopping. I'm gonna put the $50 in food and tips. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to put it in here. Food and tips is going to get the 50. Because we need to eat when we're away, surprisingly. And we are not extravagant eaters, but it still needs to happen. 500, 600, 50, 7, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So we now got 780, and I'm starting to feel a bit better about that. Even though we'll lose half of that nearly in exchange rates, but you know, that's what it is. So there we go. It's a nice little surprise having that extra money to go towards there, but I feel like that is growing. Be nice to see at the end of April how we've gone. Hopefully I might get some more marketplace sales, some more eBay sales, any sales from my Etsy store will also go into there. And yeah, if you've got any comments, funny stories, I'd love to hear them. I love to interact with you guys on here. So until next time, be kind to one another, but also be kind to yourself. Thanks, guys. See you later.